We are live already.
Hello, everyone. I welcome you to this special talk show dedicated to celebrating the impactful journey of the Zero Violence Act Education Project. My name is Blessing Awureto, and I am your host for today. We have a phenomenal Ikorodu team of champions. They are here to share their experience and insights and on promoting nonviolence through education. So I would like them to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Oshio Kenoya Favor. I am a Hi, my name is Oshio Kenoya Favor. Sorry about that. Hi, my name is Oshio Kenoya Favor. I'm a student of the Lagos State University of Science and Technology. I'm an engineering student. I'm also a social media manager and a content creator.
Okay.
Thank
Good
you.
evening. Good evening. My name is Naomi Ibochidimana. I'm an engineering student of Lagos State University of Science and Technology. I'm an entrepreneur and a counselor.
Okay, good evening. I'm Michael
Thank
Bolaji,
you.
a student of Lagos State University of Science and Technology, Mass Communication. I'm also a writer and a
Thank you.
lecturer.
You're all welcome.
Yes.
Thank you, Favor. Thank you, Bola. Thank you, Naomi. You're all welcome to this talk show. I'm so pleased to have you here. So, as we reflect on the founders' inspiration that sparked this team engagement, let's begin with an icebreaker question to set the tone of our conversation. So, I'd like to start with Favor, as the team lead of this wonderful project. I really want to know how the founders' inspiration ignited team engagement and propelled this wonderful project forward.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say a very big thank you to um, Mommy Day. She has actually been a source of inspiration to a lot of young girls out there, and she might not even know it because I've actually known Mommy for quite some time now, but I haven't even gotten the chance to, speak with her. Yes, but I think a few months back, I actually had the opportunity, or we actually had the opportunity to speak after a webinar. Yes, and I think so that ignited the passion. And having worked with her silently for a couple of years, I was able to, blend in with her vision, blend in with the mission, and it was nice because I've been working with mommy, even though she does not know, because I think my first awareness program, I did it because I do see WarAID flyers, I do see pictures of them. So I think that might have actually sparked that. Oh, let me do something like this people for my project. Yeah, so I believe that our inspiration have actually been something that have driven me for long, and I think that was the start of everything.
Wow. Thank you. That was a beautiful one. Thank you, Favor. So I would like to ask you the second question. How did our vision influence and empower each member to actively advocate for zero violence act education within their community? You meeting different people. These people are not your siblings, they're not people you know from home. So how did our vision really influence and empower each member actively?
Okay, well, I was actually inspired each member. But first of all, I believe that each and every one of my team was able to share into the vision because, as I say, many are choosing, many are there, but few are choosing. So we were actually much earlier, like we were up to 12. But then I feel like these were the only ones that their arts were tuned to what it is that they were going to do. So their arts were into it. So their art was into the mission. Their art was into the dreams, into becoming something. So I think that was actually it, because yeah, their art was into it, into the mission, into the vision. And I think that they everyone have actually had a form of violence one way or the other. So it was much more of a connection. It was much more of a connection. We all had a stable ground, something that everybody has already, a stable ground. Everybody have had any
Okay.
form of violence or the other. So it was much easier to level up. Though at first we didn't even know that, okay, this she had a form of violence, or he had a form of violence, or anything. But I think across time, like as time went on, we actually found we had a lot of common ground. And I think that was mainly the inspiration for every one of us.
Wow, thank you. That was a wonderful one. So I would like to ask your team members some questions. Let's start with Naomi. Naomi, are you there? Okay. So,
Yes.
could you
Yes.
reflect on a specific moment or impact story from the two school outreaches that truly resonated with you and highlight effective or promoting nonviolent education? Let me take the question again. So, I want each team member to say something. That's Naomi and Bola. So, could each team member reflect on a specific moment or impact story from the two school outreaches that truly resonated with them and highlighted the effectiveness of promoting nonviolence education.
Okay.
Okay. Should I
I was
thank
able
you?
to second
It's now
outreach issues, but the first one I went for was really nice. I was scared at first, like, okay, will these children listen? But then, surprisingly, they were very interested in what we say. And what impressed made me, what encouraged me the most was the fact that after talking to them, I talked about mentorship and who they can speak up to. So some of them came to me and they were like, "Can I get your number? Wants to mentor me." And I was like, "Wow, okay, I can do this." So that made me feel
wow.
like, yes, this is for me. Because before I took on the to join um WarAID, I was just at home one day and I'm bored. When I saw the link, I was okay. Let me do something purposeful. And then so I was like, okay, it's God's plan. I joined the community and I hope to do more. I hope back to work.
Wow, thank you, Naomi. So, Bola, let's hear from you. How was it?
Okay, thank you. One specific moment I enjoyed was going to the second school for the outreach, because the children felt so free and kind of safe in our hands. The questions coming in were like they were massive. At some point, at the very beginning, it was kind of they were kind of scared when we asked for questions from them. They gave us probably two questions, but at a point when they started seeing how we were and how we were answering them, they started gathering more questions. I could find we could find joy. Like all I could say is they felt so free with us. Like they were just like they were they find themselves being safe now, and so they felt so free. That's all I could
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for that contribution. So let me ask you, or Favor,
Hello? I think she's having network issue. Hello, can you hear us? Hello?
Can you hear me? Okay. For a while. Okay.
Okay, I think she's having connection issue. We can just wait a little while.
What's going on? Oh,
No, so sorry about that. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
yes, ma'am. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. I guess it's the network.
Yeah,
Oh, Favor, welcome back.
yeah.
Naomi Bola, welcome back. Okay, so I was about to ask you a question, Favor. I said, I heard about the launch of the Zero Violence Act Education Students Platform. I heard that you launched a platform, a student platform, with a prayer section. That was a beautiful one. But my question is, how has this platform empowered students to advocate for non-violence within their community?
Okay, thank you for that, Alewa. Or actually, the student platform was actually not in the plan. Yes, it was actually not in the plan. It just came as a surprise, actually. So I think that was the last thing we went to. And so the then though I did think that one of my team member Michael and the actually had it underneath. So I was just so surprised. Someone messaged me. I was like, "Hi, good morning, ma. Please you just open the WhatsApp platform, and we want you to be there." And I was like, "Are you serious?" So I joined in, and they were like, after the last section, so they decided to open a WhatsApp platform. And the WhatsApp platform actually, I had to sit and actually realize that this was the best sustainable plan. I didn't even think about it, so it was much more like, now where do we start from with this? They've given us their time, they've given us themselves. So where do we start from with this? So I think that was it. And so we had to, gather ourselves together and look for a way to do something that will affect them, their growth, also teach them about non-violence at the same time. Yeah, so it was mainly a startup, a kind of like a shaky ground for us. So we actually decided that this platform is going to be used to empower the students and to empower them both on the violence part of it, meaning to stop violence, and also to groom them. Yes, to stop violence and to groom them. Actually, we've not actually had a lot of events because the platform was just bettered. But I think the first event we did was a prayer session. Yes. But in the coming days, I believe that no, I'm working towards I'm working towards partnership with a lot of people. Yes, and I'm going to bring a lot of people on board because this is actually going to be a long journey. Yes. And I believe that we will not only talk on the violence part of it. We are going to also include the part of grooming them and making sure they know their purpose in life. Yeah, so I think that should be it. Okay, I think we lost Arewa.
I lost you as a point.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I was saying that the group was is just bettered, and I believe that in the coming days we're going to do more of more of apart from the fact that we're going to also include zero violence into it. And then we're also going to include teaching them about zero violence and educating them. We're also going to be grooming them. I think that should actually be the main purpose, grooming them and making sure they find their purpose in life.
Okay, thank you so much. So let me add to that. Still about the platform. So I heard you say something like prayer meeting or like having a prayer meeting there. So I wanted to ask that what role does spirituality play in promoting peace and unity among youth? Like, what's the role of spirituality? Is it necessary?
Yes, of course, I'm a Christian and I believe so much in it. And I believe that majority of the students they also believe in the fact that spirituality plays a major role. Spirituality plays a major role. Yes. So I think this is actually a little bit of controversy because some might think that I'm a Christian and I'm a Muslim, but for me it is my own belief, and I believe that spirituality as a Christian, you always have to start with God because God is the main, is the source of it. And if you want to go far, you have to. If you want to go far, you have to go with the crowd. But this crowd is not with human crowd. It is God as being the crowd and having his spirit. I get backing. So the backing is God and His Son and His angel. So we want it to go far. We want the student platform to go far. So we actually have to first of all ask for backing for us to go far.
And I am championing
Thank
zero
you.
violence acts education in Ikorodu. Yeah,
Okay,
so I
are
heard
we
of
good
zero
then?
violence May. I think there was a
Okay, I thought they were
Hello.
about I thought they were about to play a video. I think so.
Okay. Uh, a very quick question before we play our video. Very quick question to Bola. So Bola, what are your goals for further engagement and collaboration within schools and communities? What are your goals? Like as a team, what are your goals for further engagement and collaboration within schools and community?
Okay, thank you, Ma. As for the collaboration for school and community, we planned on gathering those schools we've gone for awareness, gathering them and creating a combined program whereby there will be counseling and a lot more. But as for the community, we are yet to look into that. But for the schools, we are going back to those schools whereby we've passed some message, gather them together, and create a program that will make us expand more on our message to spread more message to what we talked about, to focus more on what we talked about.
Thank you so much. That was a beautiful one. Very big thank you. So let's quickly have a short break while we'll watch the video, then we'll get back. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Favor, and I am championing zero violence acts education in Ikorodu. Yeah, so I heard of zero violence more or less May. I think there was a program and I decided to join in, and so mommy was a driving force then, and I just had to step up. Yeah, so it was a rough journey, the beginning part, getting my teammates and trying to know who would be available for strength. Okay, so I remember that Monday morning I had to go collect the clothes, and this was us trying the clothes, and that was our first meeting. Yeah, the first meeting was a success. And the excitement was in the air. Everybody was happy to actually physically meet uh, each other. And then on Wednesday, we went to Teal College.
Dedicated to the impactful journey of the Zero Violence Act education project. So this section, we want our champions to enlighten us on our team engagement plans, sustainability, challenges faced, and importance of continuing this vital project. So I'll be starting with Favor. I want to ask you a question about team engagement and navigation. Could you elaborate on how the team navigated and maintained high level of engagement throughout the program?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Amiwa. I how we navigated. Actually, it was actually a very, very tough journey for us, to be sincere, because most of my teammates, I haven't seen them. I think we started this, I think that was maybe June, and they were actually not in Ikorodu. So we had to do a live, meaning digital space. We talk online, they will call, and it was actually not convenient. We couldn't do much. We couldn't do much, and it was actually putting us down, especially me, because I wanted us to get the facts ready. I wanted us to be ready, but the fact that this is a digital space, and probably you might think let's try to fix a date for a meeting, and the other person might just not be available, and we just have to do the little we can. But I think of recent, I actually realized that the physical meeting actually was actually, I think that was what actually boosted us. Yes, physical meeting. I think we met at Lasitech. Yes, we met, and I think that was one of the way we were able to maintain engagement. Yes, yes, physical meeting. Yes, I think that was it. Another thing again is the fact that I had to make sure that they were actively involved in it. They took it like it was their own business. Yes, once it is your own business, you put in your all into it. So I think that was actually one of it. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a beautiful one. The second question is what strategies were implemented to ensure effective collaboration and unify efforts to promote nonviolence within schools and communities?
What strategies? Can you come again?
Yes. Okay. I said what strategies were implemented to ensure effective collaboration and unified efforts to promoting nonviolence within schools and communities?
Okay, thank you very much for that. First of all, I would say one of the strategies I was able to use, I think I was on a call with someone a few days ago, and I was trying to tell her the strategies I used in making this happen. One of the strategies I use, especially to schools, because I think that was my first time doing this kind of stuff, going to schools. It was not really my first time. I've done it before, but it was much more on a common ground. But this was a place I actually don't really know. People places I've not seen before. It was like a first time for me. So going there. One of the strategy I actually used was making sure that they bought into our vision and our mission, and they also could envision their student future in it. I'm talking on the aspect of going to the schools now to give out letters and trying to convince them to actually take a look at our proposal. I think that was a that was one main thing. And I think the strategy I used then was making sure they bought into the vision and the mission. And one of the things I would say then was, you know, WarAID, is not a national organization. They're a international organization. And they'll be like, well, I said yes. I've done stuff in Kenya, we have done in this, we've done so I think that actually made them see that, oh wow, this is something that I would want, these students to actually work into. I would want the students to actually participate. And I think they actually bought into it, and they can see that, okay, yes, we are serious and we are ready for this. Another strategy I was able to effectively use was the fact that I had to make sure that my team was actively involved in it, as I said earlier. I remember that on our physical meeting, I just told them, you know what, they sat down together. The plan was I was going to speak on everything, but I knew that I was not going to speak on it. So we sat down together that fateful Monday morning, and I just told them that, you know what, please just touch on this topic, touch on this topic, touch on this topic, touch on this topic. And I just gave it to them, and they're like, okay, let's touch on it. And then I just told them that is what we are speaking on. Go and learn it. Go and go and personalize. So actually, it made them actively involved in it. I think that was the strategy, bringing my team fully into the game. Yeah. And from the part of the students, I believe that one of the way we actually used strategy on was the fact that we wanted them to be a part of it. I think I would also give a kudos to Michael, though he's not here. He's one of our team members. I remember there, he would just do this university kind of level for them, be like, you know what? They say yes. When I say great to you, students, you say great. So it was kind of engaging for them, and I could see the excitement on their face. The energy was there, and I think that was the strategy. I think the strategy to bring them into the game, and to bring them into whatever it is that we're going to say. And also the fact that it was like, we are speaking to you, but we also want you to speak to us back. So it is, let's do it on a common ground. Yes. I think one of the things I would say then on stage was, look at me, I'm not bigger than this. I want us to speak on a common ground. I want you to talk to me, and I talk to you back. So I'm also going to be giving a session for questions. I think that actually made them feel like, oh, I think we can trust these people. The first one of the strategy was to win their trust. I'll put it that way, winning their trust. Yes. So I think once we won their trust, I think they're able to, to believe us and put in. So yeah.
Thank you. That was so glorious. In fact, like that was so wonderful. Well
Yeah.
done. So I don't know, is Bola there? Bola, are you still with us? Okay, so if Bola is not
Yes, ma.
here, okay, Bola is here. Thank you. So Bola, I have a question for you about
Okay,
the
ma.
future of the project. We're not just talking about now. We are concerned about the future of this project. So as we look towards the future of the Zero Violence Act Education project, where do you see this initiative heading in terms of expanding its reach and impact?
Enrich and impact.
Okay, let me
Ma,
come
can you please
again.
come again?
Thank you. Let me come again. So I said this project is not just about now. We are concerned about the future of this project. So as we look towards the
Okay.
future of the Zero Violence Act Education project, where do you see this initiative heading in terms of expanding its reach and impact?
Okay. Thank you. I to expand. I see this theme. I see this project in years to come. In how should I put it? Engaging students to um, engaging students to giving them a better reason why there should be non-violence Also building future leaders and mentors.
I guess we lost her.
Yeah.
I guess we lost Bola. So once she come, she will continue from where she stopped. Let me just go to Naomi. Naomi, are you there? Okay, so Naomi, I want to ask you about our sustainable plans. What sustainable plans have been put in place to ensure the longevity of this growth of the zero violence art education? You know, we want you to not just stay now. It's just related to the question I asked Bola. We want it to continue. That's that plan. What are those plans that will make this project sustainable? That will make it continue?
Okay. We have one in progress now, and that's the student platform, where we got the numbers from from the schools that we went to and we brought them together. So we plan on having an outreach soon, because we also plan on going to more school before the end of this year. So that outreach will be combination of all the schools that we have gone to, and even people in the community, so as to educate them on zero violence. We also plan to open another branch, maybe Lagos or other places that are yet to know about this,
Okay, thank
because
you.
we just have one in Ikorodu, we just came this year. So we're going to work with mommy and open as wide as we can. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So the second question is, this is germane, funding. How do you plan to secure funding, engage stakeholders, and maintain community support for ongoing initiatives? Bola, you're welcome.
Thank
That's
you. I
all.
got off, like my internet
Yes,
was
I guess it's
off.
just hold on. I'm asking on Naomi a question. So
Okay.
once Naomi is done, I'll come back to you. Thank you. Naomi, you can continue, please.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. For the fundraising, plan on we already not like we planned. We already have a with Royal Crown Ministry, so they are supporting us financially, and we also plan on reaching out to more companies to help us financially. We plan on having a fundraiser for donations to support the cause. And for the stakeholders, we are going to establish a stakeholder advisory board, just to help them, help you have where it's going to be able to be a group of local businessmen, just more like a group. And we also, from time to time, give them testimonies from every program we organize. So that's the plan we have for financial support for the
Thank you, Naomi. I guess Naomi is really having an issue with our network, but the little I heard, that was that was wonderful. That's a wonderful plan. The team is doing a
stakeholders,
great job. Thank you. Thank you, Naomi.
just to make sure that we are able to
Okay, so let me go back to Bola. Bola, are you there? Bola, are you there?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay, all right. So I was asking you a question that as we look towards the future of the Zero Violence Act education projects, where do you see this initiative heading in terms of expanding its reach and impact?
Okay, to expand our reach and impact, we actually planned on. I'll be giving three things we actually planned on. Number one is leverage technology, in the sense that we planned on developing interactive online platform, also creating social media campaign to engage youths, and also peer-to-peer learning. The second one is foster strategic partnership, meaning collaborating with educational institution, community organization, and influential leaders to amplify our message, and also for we to access new audience, and create a unified front against violence. And the last one is engaging a youth ambassador. We planned on training and supporting young leaders to become advocates for non-violence, and also promoting peer-to-peer education. And I believe that by leveraging technology and partnership with youth leadership, it will expand our awareness. It will build up peacemakers and leaders that are non-violence, that support non-violence.
I must agree with you. You know, mentioning that technology, it's really a big deal because anyone who is seeing the future will know that you can actually do something global without involving technology. Yes, you know the word is digital now, so we need to engage the technology aspect. Thank you. That was a beautiful one. Thank you. So let me ask Favor question. Naomi is not here, so Favor, back to you. I want to ask a question about the challenges faced and how you were able to overcome them. Your team and you, yes, your team. What were some significant challenges encountered along the way, and how did you overcome them as a team? Unmute yourself. We
Sorry,
can't
my
hear
mic
you.
is
Unmute yourself.
my mic is okay. I just found out. Okay, as I was
We can
saying.
hardly hear you, Favor. We can hardly hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Very well, loud and clear.
Okay, okay. So one of the challenges we faced was I think that was the schools getting them to accept the proposal, because I believe I sent letters to a lot of schools in Ikorodu. Yes, but I think one of the challenges was the fact that the letter was sent, I think, during their exam period. Yes, or almost. I think that was within the work neck quota. So, there was no time to schedule us into, because I believe we would have done at least more than the number we have now. I think that was one of the challenges that we faced, and we had to put it out to them that okay, we're not going to take time, we'll make it as short as possible. I think that was one of the challenges I faced. Yeah, and with the team, one of the challenges we faced were funds. Yes, you said a lot about funds. Yeah, one of the challenges we faced were funds, but the Deborah International Outreach was there to help us with that, and kudos to that mom. Yes, yes, I think that was one of the challenges. Also, another of the challenges we faced was the fact that um we wanted to give them something. Yes, but I think Unable Today initiative was there to help us out with that. Yes, and I think That was it. Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Thank you. Thank you. I can hear you. Thank you. So, we are really having a service issue, so we need to wrap up. So before we wrap up our discussion today, I would like each member. Oh, thank God. I guess Naomi and Bola. Oh, Naomi, we missed you. Welcome back.
Yeah,
So to wrap up our
thank you.
discussion today, I would like each member to share. I want us to share why should zero violence projects continue? Why should it continue? Is it that important? So the first question is that why do you believe zero violence art education should continue its mission? Why should we continue this mission? Naomi, did you
My
hear
se-
that?
okay, now.
Yes, should I?
Okay, so let me ask the question again. So I said I want you to share why you believe the Zero Violence Act Education Project must continue its mission.
Okay. Um. Okay. When I believe and I know that there's no, I don't believe violence can ever stop, and it has been existing since. So the fact is, we need to keep going, keep spreading the word, keep showing people that there are places they can come to for help, and we are out there to help them. That's just the truth. So zero violence has to keep going so as to help people find peace and deliver people from different situations. When we talk about human trafficking, many people they don't even have anybody to turn to when they find themselves in this kind of situation, because they never knew they would be engaged in such kind of violence or such kind of situation. So zero violence has to keep going to help people like that through through human trafficking, sexual abuse, or physical abuse. So we have to keep going. We have to keep spreading the word. That's one reason I feel we can't stop, and we have to keep growing as a community. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So, Favor, let me ask you that. What lasting impact do you hope to achieve by sustaining effort in promoting non-violence through education?
Okay, so one of the lasting impacts that I would love to promote is the fact that I actually want something that in the next 10 to 5 years, someone that has impacted or is impacted would actually decide to just stand and want to do something else. I believe it's more of like a stage, more of like a cycle. Yeah, so once someone does it, another person might see it and be like, oh, I want to join. And then I believe it's more of a cycle actually. So I want something that in the next 10
one
years,
day
someone
ó
else
máa
is
drop.
actually doing it. We can't
So
stop
tó
it
bá máa
now.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wá jẹ́
We can't stop
ó wá ń
now
jẹ́ kó tó wá
because
discover one day
we do
yẹn.
not want the future generation to stop. We want it to be something that continues. I think that should be the main word, because I believe that we cannot really like put an end to sexual violence, sexual harassment, to violence in a general term, because there are also other forms of violence apart from sexual violence, which we were able to educate the students. Yes. So I believe that we cannot just put an end to it. So we need something that is sustainable. And what is sustainable is being able to impact these students so that in the next few years, they'll be able to impact someone else, and someone else might be able to impact someone else because they are knowledgeable, because they have the knowledge, they've been impacted, so they can push it out to the next generation. I think that's for me is the one of the best sustainable. Yeah.
Wow, that's a big wow. That's a big wow. Bola, are you still there? I actually have a question for you, Bola. I don't know if she's still there. Okay, Bola is not there. I can push the question to Naomi. And this is the last question. Why? Before we say hello to the visionary of all of these beautiful projects. So the question is that in what ways are the okay, Bola is here. Bola, are you
Yes,
there?
ma'am.
Okay, so I have
Yes,
a
ma'am. Yes,
question
ma'am.
for you.